In this video tutorial, we're going to talk about creating one-to-one relationships and using them in views. To get started, we will need to access the Design button in the Tables section and access the database structure. Over here, we're going to create two new tables. We're going to do that by clicking on the plus sign and add in our first new table, which is going to be called Customers. The second one will be called Invoices. Okay, we have two new tables created right now. The next step is to start building up the relationship between these two tables, Customers and Invoices. The purpose is to have one invoice linked to one customer only, and a customer have the possibility to have multiple invoices. So it would be a one-to-one type of relationship between invoices and customers, but between customers and invoices, it would be a one-to-many type of relationship. And we do that by clicking on the Invoices table and adding in a new field by clicking on the plus sign from the Relationships section and choosing Lookup Grid. This is going to reference the Customers table. Click on Accept. And this is the way we've created a one-to-one relationship between invoices and customers. But on the other hand, if we go to the Customers table, we see that we have a one-to-many type of relationship to invoices. This means that a customer can have multiple invoices, but an invoice cannot be assigned to multiple customers. This is as hard as it gets when defining the relationship in the database. A couple of clicks away and you're done. That's it, we can save and close. And we're done with defining the database structure. But we do need to take care of the views. And we do that by going to the Desktop tab and choosing Grid View. The purpose of having views is because a view allows you to interact with your data, to change existing data, to add in new entries and so on. And we're going to continue by adding a new view, which is going to be tied to the Invoices table. Click on Accept. And a new grid view has been added. If we want to see the relationship between invoices and any other tables, just click on Relations, and we can see the existing relationship between invoices and customers that we've defined in the database. If we want to see what's inside the Invoices view right now, you can click on Edit and have a look. In this section, you can add as many invoices as you'd like, and on this section, you can customize the layout by right-clicking and choose Customize Layout. All of the fields that you see inside this customization window are automatically built when creating the Invoices view. You can see that no fields that are associated to the customer are present in this window. But we will see customer fields available by going further. Click on Cancel. Okay. To continue implementing this relationship in the view, we need to add in a control. And we can do that by clicking on the plus sign. And over here we have two possibilities. We can either add a lookup grid or a search lookup. But for the purpose of this demonstration, we're going to go ahead with choosing a lookup grid. Over here in this drop-down, you are going to be able to select one of the lookup grids that you have in the system, but we do not have any of them created right now. So we're going to go ahead and just create a new lookup grid. Again, you have two options of going ahead with this. You can either close this window by clicking on Save and Close and going to the Lookup Grid section and create a new lookup. Also, you can create a new search lookup over here. Or you can directly click on these three dots over here. And this is going to bring up the Lookup Grid View Manager. From this section, you will be able to add in a new lookup grid, which is going to be tied to the Customers table. Click on Accept, Save and Close. And now you will be able to actually select the customer view that we've just created. which is a lookup grid view. This is going to actually represent the relationship between customers and invoices that we've defined in the database. Click again on Save. And now we can go to the Invoices view and click on Edit. And to have a better understanding of how it works, we should add in a few invoices. But first, click on Customize Layout. Right-clicking on the surface will bring up Customize Layout and drag in a few fields. Also created on. We can switch these around. Okay. And add in a couple of invoices. You can add as many as you want. These fields are going to show us the order ID and the creation date. But right-clicking again and choose Customize Layout, we can add in the customer element that we have defined in the control earlier. Let's close the customization window for now. And from this drop-down, you are going to be able to see the customers. But again, we do not have any customers defined right now. So what we can do to solve this problem is click on Save and Close and create a new view which is going to be tied to the customers. Click on Accept, choose Edit, add in as many customers as you want. But these do not look like real customers, right? We need to give them a name. So we're going to right-click on this surface, choose Customize Layout, add in the order ID and the name field. Close the customization window. And we're going to name this Customer 1. The second one is going to be named Customer 2. And what a surprise, Customer 3. Now that we've just added a couple of customers to our table, we can save and close and go back to our Invoices view. Click on Edit. Let's make this a bit bigger. And start choosing from our drop-down. As you can see, we have all the customers that we've just added available in our drop-down. So for the first invoice, we can choose the first customer. For a second invoice, customer number 2. And for a third one, customer number 3. And to see this type of relationship even better, we're going to play with these columns a bit. We don't have any name for our invoice, but we can add other columns to our table. We can add customers and also the created on. Close this. And now, as you can see, the first invoice is tied to customer number 1, which has been selected from this drop-down, customer number 1. The second one is tied to customer number 2, also available over here. And the third invoice, customer number 3, which has been selected from this drop-down, customer number 3. That's all there is to it. It's as simple as that. You can now click on Save and Close. Save and close again. And this is how you define a one-to-one relationship in XtraBuild. I hope this has been informative for you, and I would like to thank you for watching.